Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. Okay. So, anywho, get my little cheat card, my cue card. Today is episode 75. And we're making Chilaquiles Stack. Because the original way to do chilaquiles, you're going to cut it up like tortilla chip. But hey, we're doing the lazy way and we making it into a stack. How about that? Then we cut it later. How about that? It tastes good, okay? So, I'm going to tell you the healthy highlights first. So, for one chilaquile stack, the calories is 353. The saturated fat is 5.6. The cholesterol is 26.4. The carbs, regular carbs, are 42.2. We can't help that because we're using corn tortillas, okay? The fiber, however, is 9.5. So that bring it down somewhat. The sugar is 4. Yep. Protein is 8. That's because of the cheese. And also the what's the thing? The avocado. And then the carbs. Oh, I said that. Okay. So the fiber, sugar, protein. So anywho, the net carbs. When you deduct the 9.5 grams of fiber from the 42.2 carbs, you come up with a net carb of 32.7. So it may not be keto low, but it's low according to the regular standard of carbs. Okay. So you might ask the question, what is a chilaquiles? I'm glad you asked because I was wondering the same thing. I had never heard of it. Now, I lived in Santa Ana, California, and Tustin, California. I lived in California for 20 years, and I don't remember hearing about this chilaquiles, okay? So, but anywho, I'm hearing about it now. So what is a chilaquile? The origin of chilaquiles can be traced back to the Aztecs, who enjoyed a dish called, now this is where they're going to get me, Tlaxcali. This early version consisted of fried tortillas cut into triangles and topped with salsa or mole. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in Mexico during the 16th century, they added meat and cheese, transforming it into what we now know as chilaquiles. The name itself comes from the Nahuatl language spoken by the Aztec and translate to chilies and greens. Today, chilaquiles remain a beloved Mexican breakfast dish, often served with crema, queso fresco, and avocado slices. Now, when I looked online, most of those recipes had an egg on top. We didn't do the egg, we did the avocado. Okay. So, chilaquiles are a traditional Mexican breakfast dish made from crispy corn tortillas, which are homemade tortilla chips, basically. And these chips are then simmered in either salsa roja, which means red chili sauce, or salsa verde, which means green chili sauce. The dish is typically topped with crumbled cheese and Mexican crema. You can also add other toppings like shredded meat, avocado, and sour cream. Chilaquiles can be served as an appetizer or as a main course. Okay, so that's chilaquiles, baby. Didn't want to leave you hanging. So why don't we go ahead and make this recipe? Because time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. So Grandma Hershey got her one glove today because we're going to play with our food somewhat. We're going to put that glove on. All right, we ready now? And I already turned the skillet on low. We can get some heat going. So what we're going to take is 3 tablespoons of the chili verde. Okay, now it probably looks better in red, maybe, but I want it green. How about that? But you do you, boo, and do your red if that's what you want. Okay, so we're gonna put 3 tablespoons of the salsa verde into the skillet. And we got it on low. All right. At first, when I made the one I made on the picture, only had 2 tablespoons. Then I decided we needed 3. So that's why we got 2 different cups going on. We got the 3 tablespoons of the chili verde. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to try to heat that up a little bit. But while it's heating, move this to the side. So then, also need to move that spoon. Oh, I just put it on the stove. How about that? So then we're going to take 3 corn tortillas. Now the recipe call is 2 servings, so you're going to have 6. So I did 1/2 yesterday and the other half today. So we're going to dip this tortilla into the salsa verde, and we're going to stick it to the side. So the reason I said the red because you can see it better. But anyway, hey, it's not gonna matter. We doing what we want to do. Okay, it's our chilaquiles. And then this is the chunky chili verde sauce by La Victoria. It had less salt than the other ones. That's why I used that one. So when I do my recipes, if I name a product, a brand, it's because it had, to me, the best ingredients and qualities that I needed to make things to be low sugar, low carb, low sodium, low. Okay. So, and now if you can tell me somebody where they got some low carb corn tortillas, please let me know, because I'm looking for that. All right. All right. So we're going to put that over here. Now we got that going on. Then we're going to take a tablespoon of shredded cheese. And what I did was took 3 tablespoons of the queso quesadilla shredded cheese and mix it with 3 tablespoons of the cheddar jack shredded cheese. And so it's going to be mixed together, and it's 3 tablespoons. It's going to be 1 on each of these. All right. So 1 tablespoon on here. 1 tablespoon over here. It's almost like having a soft tostada. Because with the tostada, you fry it hard and then put refried beans and all that stuff in there. One day maybe I'll do that on you. But anywho, that's what we're doing today. It's our chilaquiles. All right. Then we're going to let that cook on low for about a minute. And then when that's done, we're going to give it about a minute. While that's going for about a minute, I can tell you all the ingredients that's in here, since I forgot to tell you that first. So what you have all together for 2 stacks, because it's 3 tortillas to a stack. I'm going to turn this up just a tad. Okay, so you're going to have 6 pieces of corn tortillas, 6 tablespoons of salsa verde, 3 tablespoons of the cheddar jack cheese shreds, 3 tablespoons of the queso quesadilla cheese shreds, 2 tablespoons of the crema mexicana table cream. It's like some thin sour cream. And then you'll have a small avocado, and you'll slice it, and then you'll put it, half on each one after you stack it. All right, so that's been about a minute. So what we got, because you can see the cheese is melting. So what we're going to do, now that I got to pick up my avocado. So what we're going to do is take with my trusty fancy salsa and put 1 slice on there. And I want to put a little of the extra sauce on there. And then we're going to take another one. You see how the cheese is melted already? Yep. And then we're going to put about a teaspoon of the salsa that's left in here on that one. Just to give it a little more sauce. And then take the last one and put it on top. See how fast this is? It does not take long to make this at all. So I have to use my spoon to take the last part out and turn this off. So we can burn up the last part of our sauce. Okay. Down there. So if you have the one without the chunks, then you'll probably get more sauce. But hey, I think it's cute anyway. What you think? And then we're going to take our crema And we got a tablespoon of that, being that we did half yesterday. And we're gonna, oh, let me see, I gotta make sure you can see this beauty. Okay, so I'm gonna move this handle out the way. Right, get out the way, handle. And then we're gonna drizzle this on here. Don't that look good? Oh, maybe I could have had drizzle a little bit on each layer if I'd have been thinking, but I wasn't thinking. So maybe you would do that. Then we're going to take our little avocados. That's the other half that I cut up yesterday. So it may look a little strange. The ones yesterday were great because I had just cut them. We're going to lay those on top. And if your avocados get a little brown on it, it's just oxidation. There's nothing wrong with your avocados. Okay? Just a little oxidation. You all right? We're going to turn this side. We want it to look pretty. So, now we got that part done. And since this is a Mexican dish, I figured I'd sprinkle a little tahini on it. Okay? I don't know if you ever heard of tahini, but they put this on what you call it? They'll put it on mangoes, watermelon, avocado. I love it on avocados. Yeah, you can put it on almost anything. Just be careful how much you put so you don't have too much salt. And there you have it. Okay. Chilaquiles Stack. Can you see that? All right. So now, you know we got to taste it. Because Grandma Hershey don't want to make sure that it's not poison. Okay. And let's go ahead and taste it right quick. Got my trusty knife and fork out. We're not playing. Hey. Let's take a piece over here. And see, if I would have cut them up already, all I would have to do is just pick them up. So you can do that the original way if you want to. All right. So, because I want you to be able to see in the middle. You see the cheese in the middle? Hope I got it picked up good. My avocado trying to act up on me. That's really good. And you don't have to add no salt because your salsa verde, whatever your salsa you're using, already has salt. Okay? And your cheese has salt. Okay, now I'm going to take one for the team. All right. And corn tortillas are good. Now, some years ago, I talked to somebody, and they were saying that corn tortillas are good for your teeth because of the something I can't remember. Anyway, that's what they were saying. Ask the dentist. That's some good stuff. Yep. See if you can see it that way. Yep. All right. So now that we've got this goodness out of the way, I want you to go to that spot that's got the good old thumbs up, baby. Click it right now. Don't wait till after the show. Click it now. Then, if you have not subscribed already, go to subscribe and click it. And at the top, there's a black bell. Click it. Now, after this show, which is going to be in about a minute, we are going to, I'm asking you rather, I need you to share this with everybody you know. Share with your friends, share it with your neighbors, share it with your family, and share it with your enemies because everybody got to eat. We got to feed the world, okay? So, I brought my trusty towel this time. It's muy calor aquí. Tienes muy calor aquí here, okay? Very hot. Muy. Anywho, I got my neck fan on, but that didn't stop no show. So, we got a lot of shout outs this time. So I want to give a shout out to my beautiful niece in Colorado, to my beautiful sister, to my good friend Terry and my good friend Wayne, to my beautiful friend Kay and Regina, to Miss Diana and Mr. Fitzy. To my good friend Reggie, and to Tom and his wife. He told me that him and his wife subscribe and watch the show. Hello. And then to my friend Doreen and Donna, my score mentor John and his family, and watching with his mother. Then to my brother and sister-in-law, Hurley and Charlotte, for hosting me and my grandson when we went to Oklahoma to see them. And then my other brother, Brian, and his wife, Barbara, my sister-in-law, Barbara, for also inviting us into their home and giving us a meal. I want to say thank you. And then to my grandson, Jeremiah, who drove Miss Daisy all the way out there. Thank you, baby. And then to my granddaughter, Tuka, who came up with this. I mean, it wasn't her great idea in the beginning, but she was making it look so good. I said, what's this you got? She said, chilaquiles. I said, chila who? Anywho, I got busy with that. I said, we're going to have that. And I'm glad we did. All right. So then, my last shout out that I know of to my beautiful daughter, Stephanie, don't forget, if you live in Jackson County, Missouri, on August 6th, and you can even do early vote now, you need to vote for Stephanie Burton for Jackson County prosecutor, okay? Because we need help in Kansas City with all what's going on, and she's gonna get the job done, her and her team, okay? So anywho, the only birthday that I had this week was my father's birthday, his heavenly birthday, as we call it, because he passed away. But it was his birthday on Sunday, and I miss him dearly. And if he was here, I sure would sing a song to him. I remember growing up, he would always say he was going to dance at my wedding. But happy birthday, Daddy. I love you and I miss you. So next week, so we're going to, since it's still hot, and it's going to be hot next week, I'm going to go ahead and make my niece Erica's suggestion, the salmon raccoon dip. Rangoon. We know you know raccoon. This is a live show. You get your bloopers here. We're eating salmon rangoon dip, okay? Next Tuesday at 3:30 Pacific time, 4:30 Mountain time, 5:30 Central time, and 6:30 Eastern time. Okay, don't miss it. You want to see this, honey? I bet it's gonna be good. So, anywho, you have a great week, a wonderful week. Make you some of these chilaquiles, and let me know what you think about it. Okay, Grandma Hershey wants to know. All right. So you have a wonderful week. I love you. Mwah. See how the mouse gonna act today. Let's see. Okay, what that thing say?